Okay, let's keep going on. Number 7 has us differentiating some things using the quotient rule. So first we have f of x is equal to x minus 1 over x squared plus x, I guess. And the question is, how do I take the derivative of this? Well, let's remember that this is u over v prime is equal to u prime times v minus u times v prime. So it looks like the product rule, except there's a minus sign instead of a plus sign. That's because subtraction is the opposite of addition, just like division is the opposite of multiplication. But there's a little bit of a price to pay, which is we have to divide by v squared. Okay, u prime v minus uv prime over v squared. So f prime is going to be the derivative of the top, which is 1, derivative of x is 1, derivative of negative 1 is 0. So 1 times the bottom, x squared plus x, minus the top, x minus 1, times the derivative of the bottom. The power rule says the derivative of x squared is 2x. The derivative of a sum is the sum of the derivatives. The derivative of x is 1. And then I divide this by the bottom squared, which gives me x squared plus x squared. This is good enough. No need to simplify. Let's look at b. I'm going to erase this because this will take some space. b gives us the function h of x is equal to e to the x times sine of x all over x minus cosine of x. So this is, again, a quotient rule problem. So we start taking the, what was that? We start taking the derivative. And the first part of the quotient rule says take the derivative of the top. Well, the top is a product, e to the x times sine of x. So that means I have to apply the product rule when differentiating this. The derivative of e to the x is itself, and I leave sine of x alone the first time. Then I subtract, or what? No, then I add. Professor Breik. Okay. I add e to the x. This time I'm leaving e to the x alone, and I'm multiplying by the derivative of sine, which is cosine of x. This is the derivative of the top. It's long, but that's what it is. Times the bottom, which is x minus cosine of x. Then I subtract the top, which is e to the x times sine of x, times the derivative of the bottom. The derivative of the bottom is, well, the derivative of x is 1. The derivative of minus cosine is plus sine. So we got 1 plus sine of x here. And then I divide it by the bottom squared. X minus cosine of x squared. That's it. E to the x sine of x plus e to the x cosine of x, which is the derivative of e to the x sine of x, times the bottom, x minus cosine of x, minus the top, e to the x sine of x, times the derivative of the bottom, which is 1 plus sine of x, all over the bottom squared. Great. So we needed both the product rule and the quotient rule to solve this one.